Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. Welcome back to the Transport Fever 2 mainline, where we are at, hang on, look at the sign, Silent Hill. I thought I was at Shermer. I'm not. I'm at Silent Hill. We're at Silent Hill, on the mainline station, and it's jam flaming packed, is what it is, with cargo at the moment, and that's a heartily good thing. Except, of course, this lot is all going downstream, whereas upstream there's a rather pitiful amount. But that doesn't really surprise me because there isn't an awful lot up that way. You've got Pix Creek and then Atlantis are the two stops that way. So all the business is going in the opposite direction. And I was just poking around because I know what I'm trying to achieve today. What I'm trying to achieve today is quite straightforward: is hook up that which is missing from the setup so far. The thing is that I could do a lot with what I've got going on here, but I'm toying with the idea of maybe abandoning the plan I stuck in last time around in favour of doing something slightly different. But then part of me says, I don't know if I should do that or when. Yeah, okay, a rather inevitable self-edit there. We're going to crack on with the original plan. Because what I was thinking for this particular maybe re-up was changing the coal mine and stone quarry here, which are currently being delivered by truck, changing them for trains. I've got the platform set up, ready and waiting, but no, I'm going to do that on the second lap. Yeah, second lap job. Right, I'm going to hammer through and connect up that which is, so far, not connected up. Then we can call the east side of the map done. And I've got one very, 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 very ambitious thing that I want to do. So I'm going to absolutely blitz through this and do it in not necessarily the most effective way possible. But this is get it set up, get it running, come back to it later, get it running better. Right, so first up, we've got to take these logs over to the Atlantis, what are we calling these? Mainline stations. The Atlantis mainline station. We have to take that over there. All right, what are they packing at the moment? Food, and pretty much naught else. All right, well, that's okay. They're going to get some lumber. Right, do you want to bypass the town centre? I rather think we do. Give me the wiggly roads here, and we'll wiggle a little something out of here over to there. Now, you may notice, those of you who notice things, that I've got all the money in the known universe to play with, by which I mean about 40 million quid. Yeah, that number's gone north in a hurry. We'll have a quick peek. As you can see, I've had a tinker for a little while, but we're raking in effectively, 8 to 10, 7 to 10 million per year in profit at the moment, and therefore it does add up jolly quickly, and that's a good thing. Right, let's set this route in motion. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's easily going to offset the high risk aspect of what I'm about to do, and the high risk aspect is quite simply it's going to be high risk at I'm not entirely sure we've used Atla, have we? Well, we have now. Okay, yeah, all right. So what's my naming convention for this kind of caper? I don't know. It would be road. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm with you. Right. Yeah, and we do use Atla. Okay, Atla. Yeah. That's ML though, isn't it? Oh yeah, I guess so. That's ML. Yeah. Road. No, just ML. Okay. Right. Well, lumber. Supply. Okay, yeah, fine, good, right, yeah. How many do you want to stick on there? 4. Okay, it's good to be decisive, kids. Let's do these, because we'll use the stake-sided truck while there's the opportunity to do so. Buy 4 of them, please. Wang them on this one, and get to work. All right, cool. Next. So, we're going to basically scan down the map here on the western edge and just check for anything we've missed, Space Hopper. Yeah. There are so many places where greater efficiency can be had. I mean, there are numerous places where I'm not even running the latest and greatest trucks on there. Okay, here's our next candidate, which is the Grazer Ridge Iron Ore Mine. We have multiple choices available to us. We could run a train down on the line here and run it into the station. Or I could build a cheeky little port and cheekily, you know, hop it across there. The only downside to that is, even if it was running full, it would not make any money at all. Not a penny. It's gonna run at a deficit the entire time, which is why I'm going to do it. Right. No, look, we're going to connect up everything. I mean, the other alternative is, you know, create some convoluted road system or build a bridge over there or whatever. Any one of those would work in a more profitable fashion. But no, I like the idea of setting up a... Give me straight roads, would you? Thank you. Of just making use of this port infrastructure that I've got, and then eventually, who knows? I may build the port out as an entirely standalone edifice in the middle there that might even include catchment with bridges going over, and that's a lap 2 question, that one. Anyway, right, cargo harbour. Yeah, I don't think that bit of road you built's close enough. It probably isn't, but I'll make it work. Well, of course you'll make it work. That's what you do. Better make it large. Really? Yeah, you never know. I mean, it only needs to be small, but you better make it large just to be on the safe side. Now, this could be done much prettier, but I am going to absolutely hammer through stuff today up until the point where I get bogged down in something. We've been there before. We'll be there again. You know the drill by now. Right, give me the wiggler. Thank you. Right, and wiggle it. Go on, get on there. No, look, I want a nice right angle on there. Now, the question is, do they talk to one another? No. All right, we're going to need to go far more directly than that then. That's a shame, because that actually came out far more appealing than I thought it would. Can you get up there? No. Can you get up here? Make the fastest connection you can. It's only because I don't think you've got any tendrils around the far side. No, I have. Definitely have. Definitely have. Okay. All right. New scheme then. Bit of bulldoze. Okay. Yeah. And then from here... Are you tendriling or not? I'm not so sure you are. I think it might be... No, there we go. Look, that's got it. All right. Super. Right, yeah. So this is most definitely going to require a wait till full kind of behaviour going on. From here, yeah, over to there. Yeah. Madness. I know, but it might work. Okay, right. So, yeah, that's that. Have I got a naming convention for this stuff? I certainly do. This is Grays. Yeah. River. Iron ore. Iron. Just iron. Iron. Supply. I guess supply. I would go with shuttle or something like that, but it'll do. I mean, this one, which is called plastic supply at the moment, that hauls all kinds of rubbish. So, I mean, anybody's guess. Now, I don't need a big one on here, which is a commonly used phrase. Just this little, the riggy will do. It's the smallest there is. I ought to go looking for some ship-based mods. I am still rocking the 9 mods. For those of you waiting for me to release the mod list, you could probably figure it out for yourselves by now. You know, there's only 9. There are only 9 mods in there, and when you see me do something, you kind of go, "Oh, how's it doing that?" Just go and search in the workshop; it'll show up easy enough. Of course, this is just me being completely lazy, but I mean that's not the point. I said I'd do it at 10, and I will. I'll tell you one thing though: the second lap of this playthrough, we're definitely going to full load. There you go. Min stop time 0, max stop time 3 minutes. Yeah, that should do the trick. Yeah, no, it's gonna go mod crazy in the second half of this series. So, you know, good things will come to those who are being told to wait. Right. Okay. So that's that set up. Next. Yeah, we were going to do Port Miggins. I had a somewhat a notional. No. Save it. Wait for it. It's in this episode, but I just don't want to get ahead of myself. The port of Port Miggins. Yeah. Okay, where's that going to live? Gee, don't know. Also, where's it going? Where are you sending this stuff that you're about to start exporting? I have no idea. Anyway, look, that works. Yeah, maybe a little bit more sandbar excavation wouldn't go amiss here. Just slap it in, giving it all work and build it again later. I'm loving the complete lack of any kind of regard to making it pretty. We will worry about that later. We're just going to get it in and working, and then we'll be able to figure out where am I coming up short. The answer will be all over the place. Right, we're going to have coal. Yeah, love it. Right, yeah. We're going to get you're going to get some tools being made. Well, they could stop off in town. Yeah, that'll probably consume all of them. Yet more oil. Yeah. We do seem to be in an oil-rich area. We ought to be careful, otherwise someone will come and force democracy on us. Another set of tool kind of fandango bit. Yep, okay. And some more iron ore. Wowzers. Okay. Yeah, no, this is solidly interesting. Right, so what you're looking at there, 5. Okay, you just call just the road lines. There you go. Right, so from here, yeah, to there. Okay, and name it now. So this is going to be Port Miggins, which I guess ought to be PRTM, and this is going to be ML. No, it's going to be a road. Iron supply. Okay, next. Right, here we go. I got 2 of these, so that's an opportunity for anything really. So this is another PRTM road, yeah, tool, yeah, production. It's not quite the same thing. No, it's all right. Okay, good. And then we've got another. Did you do that? I did. I'm not entirely sure I clicked all the buttons. I'm going rather faster than is desirable. That's PORM. PRTM and PORM is not the same thing. Where is PORM coal supply? That's over the other side. Look. Oh right. Well, in that case, that's all by design. That's all intentional. No, you've done it right. Crack on with the next one. New line. Yeah. Right, that is PRT. Yeah. Road. No, PRTM. Road. Yeah. Oil. Yeah. Supply. Ooh. Okay. Should be crude, really. It doesn't really matter. New line. Yeah. This one. Yeah. Groovy. Bypass here. Do you think? I think that would probably be sensible. Let's get PRTM road. Yeah. Tool, yeah, production, yeah, bravo, yeah. Okay, and then for our final trick here, we will go for here to here. Okay. Now, I mean, once I set this in motion, it's going to do absolutely nothing until I hook this up to many things. In fact, I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. PRTM, yeah. Road, yeah. And coal, yeah. Supply. Right. Great. Right, let's put the AI has almost completed the bypass for me. I'll give it a little bit of a helping hand here, although it's trying to set this up as a residential street. Sure, you sell all those residential properties that you've got going on there. Just don't let them in on the fact that this is going to be a major trucking route. On which note, we should probably expand our cargo platforms here. Otherwise, we'll have trouble. Well, no, we won't necessarily have trouble. We might have trouble of trying to store too much. Then we shall go with a bit more road. What sort of road do you fancy? Well, I think we ought to stay with the residential stuff. If people want to move in here, I'm not going to stand in their way. There we are. All right, that's elegant. After a fashion. Then we're going to need one of these Johnny depots. All right, where are you going to plant that? I'm going to plant this right next to the. Actually, I'll plant it right on the end of the dock road, like so. Just sit. A nice bit of straight, thank you. That will do nicely. Right, how many on each? 4. I like the conviction again. All right. You could, well, in fact, how many have you got? You got 5 routes, so let's just buy 20. Yep. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set this one onto PRTM, the first one. Okay, Coal Road, that one. Yeah. Now, brace yourselves for running at a deficit for a little while until I get some ships in motion. Yeah. On to the second one. PRTM, the iron. Okay, you lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I think the two tall ones are going to be a little bit ambitious. By which I mean, I don't think they're going to work. But you don't know whether they're going to work or not unless you give it a good old try. Oil. Alright, and the next 4, 2, 3. What the heck have you put on here? Alright, okay, you're going to need to replace... flip. What have I... How have I managed to do that? You were so quick to just get it done that you didn't look at what you were building. You built horse and carts on those. Well, I suppose that gives me a little bit of extra time to get everything set up, but even so, do try and pay attention. Right, you lot, yeah. Where are you going? Fourth one, I think. Which is... it's not tool production. It is... No, it's tool production. Alright, and then the last lot onto the second tool production setup. And then go and re-up those routes that you've got going with the correct trucks. Actually, no, I'll do that after I've got the shipping done. Okay, so 2 routes for this one. We'll go one from here up to City 17. You sure? Not Peninsula? Up to Peninsula. Yeah, that's a much smarter idea. And also, that might make some of those logs do something. Might not. Check your naming conventions. Shipping naming conventions. Original port. All right, PRTM, river. Yeah. Just general. Yeah. General supply. No. River freight. There you go. Although I think you call it cargo when it's done by ship. Freight is by train. Cargo is by ship. How bizarre. Now, I was also thinking, and I've changed my mind, I was thinking of doing Port Miggins over to Utopia Planitia. The problem with that is that it's going to have to go all the way down here, and then up through here, and then round the outside. Inefficient, that is, and therefore doing that we will not be. No. Instead, we shall now factor in the next exciting and indeed thrilling moment of this piece of expansion, which is New York. Yeah, do you want to put a ship on that first? Oh, yeah, I will do. What do you think? Just one? Just go for one for now, and then we'll do more later. Are you going to go back and change up those chaps there? Yeah, I am going to change up those chaps there. That I am. That'll be a thing that happens. River cargo. There you go. Right, that's rolling, and then it's the 3 that are resource based rather than. Because these 2 tool chaps, they're all doing the tool thing properly. It's the raw materials. Sorry, my brain's completely flipping scrambled egg. No, wrong button. Do it again. That's manage vehicles. All of them, please. Yeah. And then trade them in for lovely, lovely trucks. There you go. Right, same lot with you. I don't think that horsey wagons are going to do the job here. Manage vehicle. Yeah. Replace with lovely, lovely trucks. Super. Alright, that's 2. And then we've got the third one to do, which is going out this way. Iron supply. That's the fella. Manage a vehicle. What are we putting on there? Well, it's lovely, lovely trucks, isn't it? There we go. Right, that's all of that kind of catered for and dealt with and sorted. Now then, here comes the fun bit. And I'm going to use air quotes. I would really benefit from having sawn planks, like, now. Yeah, but you're not allowed to do that. Says who? I make the rules, I'm allowed to break them. Ooh, you have got a sawmill down the bottom there, and you've got another one here, so you can disregard everything that you just said about planks. What are you doing with New York? Now, here's where I had an idea, and it's an interesting idea. I'm not even sure what... that's just a bus route. Okay. What are you going to do here? Alright. I'm going to... Ready for this? All right, it's bold. It's interesting. I was going to build a canal just to the north of New York, right? So cut straight across. In fact, let's check that that's even viable. If you use the square, brush, it will show you which way the grid goes. Right? If you try and go, can we afford to do a live demonstration for those who've not seen the live demonstration before? Yeah. All right, max the strength out. This is going to be expensive, but I'm going to hack through this again in a moment. So if you go with the flow of the universe, right, then by the time that I've got all of this down to the right level, it will form a nice straight line with beautiful banks that I can then shape into being something good. If you try and go in this way, then it doesn't matter. It almost doesn't matter what you do. You end up with these jagged bits kicking around. And it's just not good. Even if you use the old smooth brush there. No, you end up with jagged rubbish kicking around, and it's just, I mean, that's just poor. So we're not going to do that. No, we're going to cut out something really quite super. Give me that one. Give me the brush size that I want. Something like this, and then a bit like that. We're going to need it to be probably double the width that it is right now. How are you feeling about that? Modest. Okay, all right. Now, we'll use the flatten tool here in order to get everything right down to base height straight away. This is going to be a good chunk of change we're going to spend on this. There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you possibly got a little bit carried away there. Yeah, I possibly did. Okay. Now, this is going to lend itself towards some really quite marvellous scenic business when I make the second pass. Right. What the heck is going on here? Well, you've got cars trying to get between Bongolia and New York that are stuck behind what can only be, I can assume, is some kind of tourist bus. Yeah, well, no, we say no to tourists. Tourists are verboten. Right. It's all broken, Dave. No, it's all right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. All right, there we go. That's it. Keep cracking it through. All right, then crack it through at the right height. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, smell it. All right, that's good. Yeah, it is good. It is good. All right, then a bit of just re-upping that. Yeah, that's all good. Do we need this to be perfectly parallel, these two edges? No, not really. That's an optional extra in this regard. Making it look better. I mean, I think what I might try and do is seawall this on the when I come back and make things less hideous. Is do some kind of seawall on it. I'll just fill in the holes there. Right. Yeah, just a smidge of the smoothing gun. That'll be good. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So then what? Okay. Well, next, you see, is we. I mean, you've got two choices now, and those choices. Well, I've got all the choices in the world. It's that kind of game. Yeah. No, I think what we're going to do... Oh, I love it. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to hack this out. Yeah. Okay, wait for it. Yeah, hack this out. Right, along the lines of that. Yes. Yeah. Right, are you sure this is deep enough? No, it probably isn't, but let's make it deep enough, like that. And then we'll port up in there. And then it will look $1 million. It's going to cost you quite a lot more than $1 million, man. You can't do that. That's the thing you can't do. If you want to have multiple portages, then you're going to need to do it manually. All right. Well, I'll stick that there. We only need one for now, as long as they don't drive through the land. The ships sail through the land, then that'll all be good. You could put a little lighthouse here, some craggy rock type stuff. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Right, get rid of this and that. All right, and this and that. Okay, groovy. Now roads. Yes, gonna need them. Gonna get them. Yeah, right. Big chap over here. just hammer it straight through that bloke's house? Yep. All right. No, that bloke has gone. No! But I don't think he has, actually. The zoning department's gone, you missed. And they're going, yeah, all right, okay. It's because you're using the fat stuff. Yeah, I know, but if anything really warranted the fat stuff, it was this kind of operation. There you go. Super. Give it the wiggles, just so that you're not stuck with horrendous angliture once you're done. There you go. See, because by using the wiggles, you can make it at least look au naturel. And then put in a really bonanza-style length truck stop. How are you going to do that then? Give me a moment and I'll figure it out. Stick a 30 on this. Yeah. And then slap it in right alongside there. Yeah. Add another platform. Yeah, just in case. I don't know how busy this is going to get, but put it in there anyway, and that way it looks like, oh, he's turned up and he means business. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Now, if we did want a second port, I would stick it the other side. I'd mirror this, double the length of that. You could have everything stop off here. You could bring that plastic route that you're so fond of. That could just be shuttling as far as here. You could then run separate shuttles upriver to both UP and City 17, and this could be your MAP's main shipping freight hub. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's well done. No, it's good. It's good, because it is almost, I mean, as far as the rivers are concerned, it's pretty much centre of map. Maybe a bit to the south, maybe a bit to the west, but it is moderately central. I think Port Miggins might have been a better bet. I think their nose is going to be pushed out of joint. Stuff them. Right. Yeah. So, for our next trick, we're going to need a compelling and viable road bridge here. Not only viable, but viaduct, one would probably go as far as to say. Let's put big beefy roads on this, because we're going to need it. Right. And then wang it over there like that. Keep it flat, please, Tiny. Lovely. Right, you're getting a ship under there. Oh, maybe after a little bit of a fight, call up the will you get a ship under there waypoint checkometer. Yeah, you will. You're also, just so you know, you are slightly skew whiff. I am. Yeah, just slightly. I don't think it's going to cause you problems, but if there are problems, you will know how they were caused. And it will be by you. Do you want to go one higher? Not with Stonebridge, no. I think maybe later on, once we start getting into, zesty modern bridges, then that would be the way to go. Right, crank all of this back a lot. To there, and then we'll make that angle a little bit tidier. Do a bit of this over here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good too. Yeah. Think about it. And then enact it. You know what would be probably the best way to go would be to get over this short bit, right? Yeah, I was going to put a lighthouse on there. You still can if you want to, but I would just say this. It's going to be slightly more efficient for you to use this as your bridge. All right, so something like that. It's like that, yeah, but not that. Yeah. Do you want to go one higher? We just had this conversation. No, I don't. Can we get a ship under there? Not without a bit of a fight. You might want to make your bridge a bit longer. All right. Okay. Yeah. Also, yeah, hang on. Yeah, that can be made to work. It's not about making it work. It's about it just working. There you go. That's the ticket. Right, take that. It's not perfect, but this will be replaced with a suspension bridge at some point, so that's good enough for now. Thank you very much. The Navigable Waters Checkpoint List Checker. Right, drop that back to regular level. And then we'll run you regular level, thank you. And then we'll run you. Where are you going now? I pressed the wrong button, it's okay. Where are you going now? It's quite hard to say. That. Really? Is this ground not flat? No, you've got a bit of a dip going on there. Alright, well let's take it down so that we're into the dip. Yep. There you go. And then run it up to... Hang on, get rid of that. Right, run it up to there. Yeah. Ah, it's tasteful. And then from here, we'll just run this very cleanly over to there. Now, if this ends up being incredibly busy, then what I may end up doing is sticking a roundabout in there. But that's a problem for another day. Also, I don't think this is going to work. There's too much slope. Oh. Yeah, now, as long as it doesn't take out the whole bridge, it's going to take out the whole bridge. See? It's half the bridge. You're going to ruin everything. That was perfectly lovely, and there is no undo button. There is only do it again, but try and make it better. Yeah, I know. Okay, all right. Take this up to flat. Take it as far as about there. That way you've still got enough room for ships to get underneath, and that gives you a little bit more run up. Still don't think it's going to work. Oh, ye of little faith. I think that's quite ugly. Second lap. Will you stop using second lap as your excuse for everything? I'm only excusing this thing. That's not everything. Right, okay, good. So that's in. Let's now do a little bit. You can unpause. There you go. Let's now add in one of those. Back to one platform. Back to 20 metres, please. We'll stick a one of these chaps in here. Yes. And so you're coming over. Yeah. Do you want to grab this lumber? I really, really, really do. It's a question of where the main line's going to go. I haven't really thought about it yet. But the main line at the moment runs here, right? So if you're going to continue up on this kind of path, which I would imagine I probably am, then the coal certainly would get picked up. These three would get picked up, which would leave you all isolated. Yes, you can have it. And that's not just me justifying it using science. That's a thing that is genuine. Yeah, it is. Quite. I'm at the rules. Right, okay, so if you park that one in there, you're probably going to want a slightly bigger platform than that, but I don't think it's going to be too big a problem. And then, what? Just route those two into that? Yeah. What are you doing with this? Ah, that still needs to go somewhere. Well, where's... Gotham doesn't have one. You've got this as well. Oh, flipping heck. Okay, alright. How do you want to do that then? The main line's all the way up there, or all the way over there. There is nowhere practical. You'd be going down as far as flipping Raccoon City. There is, however, a rather likeable looking passenger line there that you could just co-opt in order to make this work. All right. Okay. Yeah. No. All right. No. I know what I'm doing there. Okay. Fine. Fine. It's good. Let's set these two lines up. Right. Back to road. Not that you need to do that. It's more so that I've got the naming conventions right next to me. You reckon you're Bongolia? No, dream on. And that one over there. Yep. And that's going to be... It's not, though, is it? It's NYNY. And you are roads, lumber, supply. It should just be wood supply. It's not lumber until you cut it. It's all kind of lumberish. Be quiet. And then the same over here with a bit of this. Okay. What's the problem? Oh, that's a port. Yeah, all right. Big pun. That. There you go. Good. And you are again NYNY. Road. Yep. And that's see, that's lumber production. You can't call it planks. You'd sound stupid. Yeah, all right. I'll allow it. Yeah. What do you mean you'll allow it? You're going to call them both lumber? Well, that's not confusing for anybody, is it? I'll know what I mean when I mean it. What do you want to do with these wagons? Let's let's give them a smidge of modernisation, shall we? Is there a... I would imagine there is. There must be a depot nearby. Well, we'll find out in a moment, won't we? The Canal C40. Sweet as a nuts. Okay, right. So, where is this depot of which we speak? Nowhere obviously close. I guess we're building another one then. Right, just give me depot, road, bang it in. It's banged. Yeah, good. And then, how much do you want on, do your lumber production first. No, the supply. We'll do supply first, which is this chap here, which will take logs quite merrily. You can have a 4, because 4s are traditional. Right, you set them on. NYNY lumber supply. Right, buy some more. Go same again. Yeah, we'll go with 6. Come on, pushing the boat out. Not just yet. We'll be doing the boat in a minute. In your lumber production. Okay. Wow. Oh, look. Look at the traffic. Look at them all bimbling away there. Beavering, even. Or bimbling. They could be doing either. Possibly both. Right. Next up is a new shipping line, which is going to go from New York up to Migo. Yeah, baby. And that's going to be called... Well, it's going to be called NYNY. Yeah, River. Yes. Cargo. To PRTM. Alright. And then we're going to need another new line. Going from there up to UP. And that way, this line sort of makes some kind of sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you say so, I don't buy it personally. NYNY, yeah, River, Cargo, UTOP, UTOP, yeah. And then I am going to do exactly what I just said. I don't think you've got the storage for it. I think I've got the storage for it. Okay, then, let's do it. All right. I think this is going to be very tasteful. Okay, all right. As you wish. All right. NYNY, yeah, River, Cargo, Raccoon City, Rack. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, if you want to now switch these happy-go-lucky guys here, switch those. You've got an assortment of ships going on there. It's fabulous. Manage the line. You've got 5 on there. Let's hijack this one. And stick, hijack this one, manage vehicle, yeah. There you go. Take those and stick them onto a different line. Those can go on the bottom end. So New York down to Raccoon City. Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah. These lot can go on the City 17. I don't think you plugged that in. Oh, no, you did. You edited it. That's rack plastic supply you now want to tweak. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, okay. Where's the best way to do that, then? This one. Okay. Manage the line. Yeah, right. That's all right. That's good. I've got my brain, and I know what I'm doing with it, mostly. So, Raccoon City Port, we delete. City 17 goes to Peninsula, goes to New York. Okay, change the name of this route. Yeah. Which no, that's trains. Okay, yeah, good. That will help. This is now New York, River, Cargo, to where? C17. C17. I think it's CT17, actually. They are. Okay, and then Port Megan's River Cargo, is CT17 as well. Yeah. You will let me know in the comments, won't you, which ones I didn't do right there. I know I've still got to put some ships on them, but I'm pretty certain that's going to work. Look at there, we got some logs going on. Yeah, you know it'd be faster just to take the logs over there. Shh, shh. There's no need for tears. Okay, right. So that's yeah, something. I do know what I'm doing with this, but I'm saving that for another mission. Now, the next quest is: can you remember which routes you haven't got ships on already? No. All right. So the Dinara Castle does 100, right? But it does everything. This does 110, and it does spot what's missing. And it's oil. All right. So we'll stick with the Dinara Castle. We're going to go with 1. That's the smart thing. That's the smart way to go. Set that one onto the... Does it need to go to Port Miggins? Yeah. Sure? Well, I might have just added a second one on there. Who knows? You are going to Utopia, right? And you are going to... You bought one too many. Okay. Yeah. You sure? Yeah, I'm positive. Positive. Absolutely positive. Well, do you want to stick another one going up to Utopia? No. Maybe. Down to Raccoon City. You've got 2 on there at the moment. You've got 1 going to Port Miggins. You've got 3. No, you've got 4 going to City 17. I think, yeah, you want to stick it on the one to Utopia. Right, let's check all of those lines just to make sure that what I think is happening in my head is actually happening. Could you show me the vehicles? Yeah, choose the vehicle manager. All right, okay. Right, so up to we've got the iron supply. That's in place. 4 going up to City 17. 1 going to Migo. 2 down to Raccoon City. And 2 going to Utopia. Well, crikey. Well, that's going to take some time before we know whether that works or not, or whether what I've just done is created the most expensive waste of money in the history of everything. Last stop is anything that I've missed down in this section here. And I'm not certain that I have. No, I think we're about there. Any more for any more. We've got lumber, we've got plankton still to do, but I'm going to do those next time. Because I'm going to do something a little bit more complicated with them. What about this at Gray's Ridge? No, it's already working. That's set up. There you go. Here comes my Armada. I think that will be the screenshot. Me too. All right. Okay, there we go. So that's going to wrap it up for today. In the next episode, what will occur is, well, I mean, you know what's going to occur. I'm going to hook up those last 2 bits of freight, lumber A and lumber B, and ship those somewhere good by train. Yeah. I've been Colonel Failure, everybody. Subscribe to make sure that you watch the episodes that come next by being notified of their existence, therefore clicking on the thingamajig and watching the doodah. I'll be back soon with another one. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. I had an idea of what I was going to record for the outro there, but I think, in all honesty, I might just go for me mucking about with the autofocus. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.